everyone, welcome. Today we are going to do a reading on messages from your spirit guides, and I'm going to do something a little bit different today. As you can see, there are 4 groups for you to choose from, and I also have this container with some folded paper inside, and there are angel numbers in these papers, and there are 4 of them. So what I'm going to do today for today's reading is I am going to pull each of this, just like randomly pull an angel number for each of the readings. And I'm going to be using that for the reading today. And I was just guided to do this. I am not sure why. Don't ask me why. I don't really know. I was just guided to. And I thought it was kind of fun and it was a cool idea. So I went ahead with it. And of course, as you can see, there are 4 groups for you to choose from. We have group 1 with this rose quartz, group 2 with this stone. I don't know what it's called, but it's a beautiful mystery. It's like a green mossy kind of a stone, but it's also clear in a sense, like it's, but yeah, that stone there. Group 3 is this red jasper, and group 4 is this coffee crystal kind of a thing. Mystery crystal. I do think that's a jasper also. I'm not sure what this is. This could be some sort of a smoky quartz. To me, it feels like a quartz. But yeah, this is all the groups for you to choose from. The timestamps will be below. I'm just going to go ahead and get started with group number 1. Okay, so hey there, group number 1. If you chose this lovely rose quartz here, let's just see what angel number we have for you. This one's really calling out to me. And we have, I think it's 9999. Yeah, it's 9999. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna take this to a corner here just to make some room. So, okay, that's your angel number. Interesting. All right, I'm just gonna place that right over there. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a look at what message does Spirit have for you. So with the 9999, I was really picking up on something about being excited about ending something. Like just Spirit telling you, get excited, get ready, because something's about to end and something's about to happen. It's something that I was picking up on, but there was more to it though. There's definitely more to it, but it felt more like a beginning than an ending. And let's just see what comes through. So for my pile number 1, what message does Spirit have for my pile number 1? I'm gonna lay out all the cards and then we're gonna dive right in. So for pile 1, I am seeing your personal unicorn with the number 1, bathe in pure love, stay open to unicorn magic. This is the first card in this reading. In this deck, sorry. That's the first card in the deck. And this one over here, we have Odin with psychic insight. Your third eye is open. See the truth for what it is. Follow your intuition. pile number 1. Detach. Okay, yeah, I get it. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Detach. Between worlds, there is that energy of new beginning. And last but not least, I'm going to use this deck here. Narrow pathway, tread thoughtfully. Okay, let me just take a quick look in the camera before I start. Okay, so pile number 1, you may be drawn to pile 3 also, or you may have messages there. I also want to say that what's really coming through here is that you may be in somewhere in your life where you're needing to detach, and I'm kind of feeling that you're contemplating whether you should detach here or not. I feel that I really feel that your intuition is on point about the situation. So if your intuition is telling you to detach from this situation, the message here is that you should detach from this, because your intuition is right and it's on point right now, and you're actually being encouraged to follow through with it. What I'm also seeing here is that there is in fact a new beginning coming, but you are in between the situation. So you are still in the past, but you are transitioning into the future new beginning. So you are in the process of ending the cycle, but also experiencing the benefits of the newness. I'm also picking up on the fact that whatever it is that you're needing to detach from, it's something that requires a lot of attention, a lot of detail, and a lot of planning. But most importantly, a lot of I'm getting this feeling of tightness in the terms of like not to share everything with everyone kind of energy. Like something about that is really coming through, because I feel that for a lot of you, it's a person that you're needing to detach from. And this person that you're needing to detach from, be very mindful about what you tell them or how you communicate with them. Only communicate what feels right to communicate with them, but not go over that or overboard. This person, I'm not sure, like I don't really know much about this person, but what I can say is that there is whatever connection that you may have with this person, it's like it will just help you see things clearly if you see it from your perspective first. And you may and to see from your perspective first, you might need to like take a step back and to assess the situation, is what's really coming through here. And it feels like whatever it is that you're transitioning out of, it is not an easy thing to transition out of. So there is a stickiness to the situation. Why am I saying sticky situation? I'm hearing like I'm picking up that up a lot in my readings today. But I guess we're just focusing on the stickiness of the situation, but what's really coming to me is please don't do that. Focus on the positive, because we do have stay open to unicorn magic and bathe in pure love. What's really coming through to me here is that be comfortable with loving yourself, be comfortable with doing what is loving to you. So if you want to set boundaries to others, and if that feels loving to you, then you are 100% encouraged to do that. And also just allow yourself to experience the love that you have for yourself, and just to love yourself even when you do place boundaries, and not hold any judgment towards yourself for doing that. Because a lot of the times we feel like the bad person when we are actually doing the right thing. And I feel that this is something that you may experience in this connection, or in this dynamic. And which is why we have the Odin here with the psychic insight, that it's you know more than anyone else whether that's the truth or not, and that's not the truth in this case. So don't allow yourself to feel guilty. The message that's coming through from your angels is that allow yourself to be peaceful, because you're deserving of it regardless of the situation. Allow yourself to invite peace in, even though there's someone right in your face telling you not to. You still have the power to whether to give that power away or not, and you still have the power whether you want to enjoy peace in your life or not. And you're being encouraged to keep choosing peace, and keep choosing yourself, and keep putting in those boundaries. But more importantly, there's like a secretive message coming through here, that whatever it is that you do as you transition out of it, be very mindful about who you share it with, and just be don't be too loud about it. Something about you not drawing too much attention can be the boundary that is really something that you need. Yeah, over here, like inviting less attention is a boundary that is being encouraged for you to have. And overall, if you need to place a boundary to feel peaceful, no matter how silly it may seem to you or to them or to anyone else, don't hesitate or don't feel bad for doing so, because it's very important for you. You're at a very sensitive time, pile number one, where you're transitioning from something that's no longer serving you to something that brings you a lot of things, like a lot of abundance. And these kind of transitions are, it takes discipline. It takes a lot of discipline. It takes a lot of planning. And I feel that that is what I'm getting for you, pile number one, that you need to allow yourself to be disciplined in the way that your intuition is telling you to be disciplined. There are different people watching here, but the one common thing that I'm getting here is that your intuition is telling you how to be disciplined here, like how to discipline yourself, discipline what you're saying, discipline how much you're saying it, discipline what you're doing, discipline when you're doing what you're doing, discipline what you're getting out of what you're doing. Just like bring a lot of discipline in your life and yourself, and organize a pathway out of it. It's gonna feel like whatever it is that you're moving out of, it's not an easy thing. It's gonna take precision, because the narrow pathway is literally telling me that the way out of this is a really narrow path. That's all I'm getting here. It's like the way out of the situation that you're in is a really, really narrow path. But you are given the help and the support you need through your intuition and through your angels. And of course, like through hope. And sometimes you may, and the hope is really coming through, where you're getting pieces of how it's going to feel when you are on the other side. And that's here to give you hope, and give you, like, even though they're breadcrumbs, but they're like loving breadcrumbs, and I wouldn't call them breadcrumbs, they're more than breadcrumbs, they're samples, I would say. That universe is giving you like samples to try and test out before you move into the other side. Completely, where you have like a full course buffet meal, and for eternity, a lifetime membership for free. You just pay once, and you're just paying it right now by moving out of whatever it is that you're moving out of. So this is all I have for you, pile number one. Let me know if it resonated in the comments below. If you want to see more of my readings, you can always subscribe to my channel. And if you like the reading, you can always like the video to let me know. Yeah, I want to thank you once again, and thank you for sharing the space with me and allowing me to be a reader. I'm gonna go ahead and get ready for group number 2, and of course this is where I leave you, and I do really hope to see you in the next one. Okay, hey there, pal number 2. Thank you so much for being here with me today. If you chose this beautiful crystal, it actually had that in the back. I'm sorry, I don't think I've shown that, but if you've chosen it, I feel like you have for a reason, and I feel like this was significant. So let's just see what angel number comes out for you, and then we'll get right in. Okay, I don't know. Oh, this is 2222. Okay, interesting. And I love the green. Yeah, this is 2222. I love that. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put your crystal and your number over here, and I'm gonna start pulling some cards and see what comes out for you. So for my group number 2s, I feel like it was this one here. We have access your gift, explore your treasure chest, accept who you really are. Okay, I can already pick something up, but let me just keep going, and I'll lay out the cards and then I'll give you the reading. So for my number 2. Moira, awakening presence. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. Okay. I see. Okay, I think I'm picking something up already. Crown chakra. TikTok. Okay. Miracle healer with healing energy flows through you. Let me take a quick look at the camera first, and then I'll get right into it. Okay, it's not looking too bad. All right, so pile number 2. The first thing that was really coming through to me is that you may be really afraid of showing yourself or showing your true colors and showing how is it that you really truly are. And there is a lot of anxiety coming through here where you feel like someone can actually hurt you for being that way. And what's also coming through to me here is that with explore your treasure and accept who you, that was really coming through to me with the first 2 cards over here. I feel that the universe is with you, wear a cloak and protection of love, protection and love. I feel that something is making you doubt that the universe will protect you from something. or something like that, or is going to keep something safe for you. Especially with this TikTok card here, like the thing that came to me was like literal TikTok, but then also uh, divine timing, if you will. And something about time is really significant is also that is coming through here. With the crown chakra, I feel that what spirit is really asking you to do is connect with spirit, mostly because I do feel like kind of like a fogginess, kind of like a it's really difficult in the sense that there's a resistance in the crown chakra, like in your intuition, or listening to your intuition, or allowing yourself to be the way that you're meant to be, or the way that you need to be in a situation. I feel that with this TikTok card, and also with the healing your energy flows through you, I feel that a lot of the times you're not really seeing the power that you have, pile number 2, when it comes to you healing yourself, or getting yourself out of a situation. I feel that you're actually waiting for healing to happen to you instead of you going and doing the healing yourself, because healing has to be a choice, is really what's coming through here, and the choice is presented to you, and it's not supposed to be something that's really difficult. It's something that is supposed to kind of flow through you really, really easily, and it's something that you're supposed to allow yourself to go through. And what's coming through to me here is that somewhere you're really holding on to the divine timing, where the divine timing can barely do anything if you don't really take the actions yourself first. And I feel that there is a what's really coming through here is that there is a difficulty, or of your part to take action, and it's difficult because something in you is making it difficult. And from what I see is that it's really coming from self-acceptance, where you're not allowing yourself to accept yourself as you are. I feel that you're not allowing yourself to accept yourself as what you're going to become after you've healed it, or more, actually no, it's not that. I feel that you're having a difficult time accepting yourself right now as you are, and you're expecting yourself to heal, and heal in, really, really quick and really, really fast, instead of going through with the process, because healing is a process, and it's like one step in front of the other, is what I'm really picking up here. So the universe is with you, or a cloak of protection and love. It's like you're already loved and supported, and the universe is with you in your healing. And even though, and as you take each of these steps one after another, that is how the universe can really be there for you. That is how the source energy can really be there for you. And I feel that something about you not listening to these steps, or following through with these steps, and allowing yourself to explore yourself, is really, really stopping or muffling the intuition that you're picking up on, or the guidance from source that you're picking up on. With this healing energy flows through you, I feel that you don't really have to wait around to receive healing. You can invite it in, and you can choose that, and you can call it in anytime it is that you want. And it's not something that you're separate from. You're not really separate from the energy that you're waiting to come through. Like if you're waiting for divine, just God or source or universe to come through and heal you externally, or do something there for you, I feel that that is never going to manifest if you keep feeling that there is a separation with you and source in the first place. Or if you feel like there's a separation where it's like a separation where you're feeling that you're separate from the source, and you're wanting the source to come to you, but how can it come to you when it's already here? And that is why a lot of the things are not really manifesting, because this mindset is creating a distance in where it is that you are and where it is that you want to be. And it's not really because you don't have help or support. It's actually a mind thing that's really coming through here. It's like a perspective thing, if you will, which makes sense because you've chosen this crystal, and it's a quite it's a unclear kind of a smoky crystal. And also when this card came out, and just because of how it's looking, I feel that there is like there's a lack of clarity in your guidance here, and this is what's really coming through. And I know that this may not be what you want to hear, but this is really what's coming through. And it's all about seeing yourself as a part of the plan, seeing yourself as a part of the universe. If you don't see yourself as part of the plan, if you don't see yourself as part of the universe, it's like there is a broken tire there. I'm sorry, there's a I don't what not really a broken tire, like a broken, you know, like those things that churn inside clocks. I feel like there is like a one of the pieces is not working, or it's jammed. Like that's just the energy that I'm picking up here. It's like you are choosing to stay stuck in a way that by staying jammed, and it's not, you know, it's okay, you know. I don't want to say like, oh, you're doing this on purpose. I don't That's not where I'm coming from. What I'm really trying to say is that sometimes we make choices that we actually don't like to make, and I feel like it's one of that. I honestly feel like it's just one of that. So there is just a lot of kindness, a lot of compassion and love coming through, actually, even though the message sounds like this, where your guides are just telling you that it's okay. It's okay. You don't have to just accept yourself. It's okay to accept yourself, and there's a lot of forgiveness coming through here as well. So if you're feeling heavy right now, that, oh, so I did something bad, no, what's really coming through here is that it's okay. You know, you're still loved, you're still forgiven. There's a lot of compassion coming through, to be quite frank and honest. A lot of compassion, and you're being encouraged to receive this compassion and accept yourself and accept the guidance that's coming through, and just do it. You don't even have to hurry. Also, that's another thing that was coming through with the TikTok, that you don't even have to hurry. You just have to do your part in the pace that you're called to do, because even the pace that you're called to do is really, really crucial, and that's important. And there is a higher reasoning even for the pace that you do what you do, but the pace will still be kind of tainted if you are not following your truth. You just, no matter what, the message here is that just keep following your truth and you will get there, and follow the guidance, and your desire and your need to heal and the direction that you need to go is only there because you are 100% supported and you're part of the universe. And it's not just what the universe wants from you, it's also how the universe itself wants to manifest. So this is all I have for you, pile number 2. Let me know if this resonated in the comments below, and also if you have chosen pile number 2 if you want to. And of course, you can like the reading to let me like the video to let me know that you've liked the reading, and you can always subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of it. So this is where I'm going to leave you, pile number 2. I appreciate you so much for being here with me and allowing me to read for you, allowing me to share the space with you, and also thank you for sharing the space with me. And of course, is that all I'm going to say? I think that is. So yeah, this is where I'm going to leave you, pile number 2. Thank you so much once again for watching, and I'll hopefully see you in the next one. Hey there, pile number 3. Thank you so much for being with me here today. If you chose this beautiful red Jasper, let's see what message and guidance does the universe have for you. So, I mean, okay, I'm just gonna confuse myself and then pick one. I think this one is calling me. All right, what do we have? So it's 5555 is your angel number. Lovely. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put your angel number over here and your crystal right there. And then I'm going to start pulling some cards and see what messages wants to come through for you. And after laying it all out, I'm sorry about that noise. After laying it all out, I am just going to see what the reading, you know, what's coming through for you. So yeah, let's see. For my pile number 3, with the number 555. Okay, we have be a beacon, be an inspiration, light the way for others with the number 36. I never got this card before. What was that? Okay. Better. So for my pile number 3, we have experiencing grace. Share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. This was already like kind of doing that, so I feel like this is your card. And we have simply love with the number 6. I'm gonna take this one. So we have a change in the wind. Yeah. There's a little bit of a confusing energy here. I'm not gonna lie, pile number 3. A little bit of a confusing energy, but let's just look at the last card to see if that helps at all. So for my pile number 3, please. For my pile number 3. Journey by moonlight, believe in magic. The first thing that was really coming through to me was like to share your light, to share yourself, to share everything that is that you want to share, because you are an absolute inspiration and people learn a lot from you. It's really coming through to me for you, pile number 3, is that you're a really gracious person and you have a lot of gifts to share. You have a lot of, you're really creative and you're really good at coming up with things to offer and to share, and just ideas. You guys are filled with ideas and it's really inspiring, where you're just someone that people really look up to. Something that I'm picking up here, like you have that, you know, you have that. I do feel that everybody should be looked up on, to be quite frank, but not, but only when they achieve a level of, you know, self-awareness, like a healed person. Like if everybody was healed, everybody would be worth looking up on, is what I'm trying to say. But the message from your guides that's coming through here is that I'm feeling this energy of like a backhanded compliment. I'm hearing backhanded compliment. What I'm really trying to say is that there's like this change that's coming to you that you did not really expect to experience. And this change that is coming to you, it's almost like there's just something that's happening in your energies. Like something maybe feeling good, but also feeling unsettled right now. And I think that that's what the message is really coming through. It's like, it's, you know, when I got the first cards, like these two cards, I was like, okay, I see it, but where's it gonna go? But then we see Simply Love, which is the Six of Cups here, and a change in wind. Okay, I think I see now. So pile number 3, you are being asked, okay, so you're actually being challenged to share something about yourself that you have dreamed of becoming in the past, or to share who you used to be when you were, you know, in the past. And I feel that whatever it is that you were in the past, or whoever it is that you used to be, or whatever idea you had, or whatever part of you that you stopped expressing anymore, there is a change happening where that part is encouraged to come out and share itself. And I feel that this part of you that is being encouraged to come out to share itself, there is a need for it right now. What the angel number is really telling me, and your angels is really telling me, is that there is a need for that right now. And you will be received really, 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 really well, like incredibly well. Like you won't believe how you will be received. Many people will really be able to resonate with you. Many people may be able to relax into this with you. And you're going to really allow people to accept themselves through it. There's also an energy that I'm getting here that people will start to feel like they're not alone. They'll feel like they're supported, taken care of, loved. It's like, you know, like you've got their backs, like you've got it covered, kind of a feeling is really coming through here. That whatever it is that you're doing, you are helping someone, and it's and you've got their backs and you're helping them through it. And they're just relaxing into you, and they're relaxing into your help. And something about it is something that you're meant to be, and it's something that you love to do with, you know, waves of inspiration and love here. It's like a win-win thing that I'm picking up on. I'm also feeling that there, you know, it might feel like there's a change in the wind, or there might be like a contradictory kind of a thing energy that you may feel. But the only reason you may feel this way is because I feel that you're feeling that this is not a win-win situation. Somewhere you're feeling that this is actually not serving you, but actually it's serving you, and it's serving them, is what's really coming through here. And something really, you see something in them when it serves them, and you get a little upset because you just, it's like a feeling where you, when what you're doing is serving others, you get a little upset because your mind is really wired to thinking that when somebody gets something, that means that I can't have it, or when I get this, this other person can't have it, kind of a thing. But with the Six of Cups here, I'm feeling that you're being invited to see things in a more neutral way, where an understanding when somebody else wins, it actually means that you win. And a lot of the times people identify their, you know, when they're actually losing, but they're identifying it as winning because they like to resonate that part of themselves, you know, relate to their ego with that part of themselves, where they think that this is how I should be doing, this is who I am, and oh God, okay, yeah, I won and stuff like that. But actually no, a true win is of the heart. is what's really coming through here. And if they really win in the heart, it means you've won in the heart. And in a higher perspective, there is no such thing. We did have the 5555, so there is a lot about change coming through and a lot about requiring balance. And I also feel that when I stepped into your energies, like I got a lot more vocal than I was. So definitely there's something that's being encouraged for you to share, and you may experience turbulences, you may experience some challenges, or if not manifesting in reality or just within yourself, you may just experience this energy somehow. But what's coming through strongly is that this energy is something that's going to come through from within yourself, because what's happening outside really doesn't matter if you're not feeling because all that really matters is how you're feeling, to you. So that's why I'm really picking up on just you going like, oh God, I don't know about this. Like, I know I have to do this, but I just don't want to, because if I do it, then this is gonna happen. If I do it, then that's gonna happen. And if I do it, then I really won't get what you're telling me that I'll get. I won't really get what you're promising that I'm gonna get. That's just what I'm picking up here, really. And I think that Spirit is telling you to just trust. Believe in magic. Trust. Trust that it's gonna happen, and trust that it's gonna work, because that's what I'm getting with this journey by moonlight. Like, that's your advice here, that trust. Just trust me. It will work out. Everyone's gonna be happy. You'll be in everyone's favor, even though it's seeming like there's just a lot of turbulences. And the more I stay in this energy, honestly, pile number 3, the more I'm picking up on friction. And there will be friction, but that doesn't mean that you're not supported. Pile number I want to say pile number 5, but I mean, there is no pile 5. This is pile number 3. And that's where the magic is coming through here, that believe in yourself. Believe that you have the magic. Believe that you will work the magic, even though it's seeming that you don't know what to do. And even though you're in this space right now, it's actually you that's going to bring it all together, because you have all of these inspiration, all of these ideas, and this quality to be able to spark that. And don't worry, you're always guided by source. You're always guided by the universe. And like the 555 is giving me this energy of taking a leap. Just take that leap and believe in magic. And I feel that that's the energy that you're feeling. And I honestly feel that no matter when you do, you can't, this energy is not really leaving you, or you're not really stepping out of this energy in any way, because it's really meant to serve you. It's not really meant to go anywhere. You're really just meant to take this leap, is what's coming through here. And it's like on the threshold, just about to leap, kind of an energy coming through here. And the message here is just believe. Honestly, pile number 3, the message is one word, and it's right here. It's believe. Actually 3 words. Believe in magic and believe in yourself. And this is what the angel's message is for you. So if you like this reading, you can always like the video to let me know. And you can always subscribe to my channel if you want to see more readings. If you feel called to, you can always let me know in the comments below if you've chosen pile number 3, and if so, how it resonated with you, or how it resonated for you. And yeah, this is where I leave you, pile number 3. I appreciate you so much for being here, sharing this space, allowing me to be your reader, and just clicking on this reading, clicking on this video. And I'm really grateful for you. So thank you so much, and I hopefully see you in the next one. Okay, so pile number 4, welcome. If you've chosen this beautiful coffee mystery crystal, this is your reading. And there's just one little piece. This is just, well, I can't speak. This is the number that we have left over for you. So let's just go ahead and take a look at what it is, because I forgot. Oh, I think it's yeah, it's 333, it seems. Yep, it's 333. So I'm gonna go ahead and play 3333. I'm gonna go ahead and place your crystal and your number over here, and I'm gonna start pulling some cards. And after I lay all the cards to down, when I have the spread, I'm just gonna go ahead and start reading them. So for my pile number 3, messages from your spirit guide. I'm not calling you pile 3. I mean pile 4, but I keep seeing the 3. But don't worry, you're pile 4. I'm not really. I don't feel that it's necessary that you're drawn to pile 3. Okay, we have open your heart, love yourself, dare to be vulnerable. I never got this card before either. I love it. I love it when cards show up that I've never gotten before, and that way I get to read them. Okay, so for pile number 3. Lady Portia with a divine order, do what feels right, an important lesson is unfolding. Trust. Okay, some of you, I wouldn't be surprised if there are people coming in from pile 3. All right. Okay, all that glitter is just flipped over. Last but not least, one more card from our pile number 4s is fellow travelers. Support is all around you. Okay. All right, I think I know what this is about. Let me just take a quick look in the camera to see if everything's looking good, and then I'll go ahead and get started. Okay, so yes, it is all looking good so far. So for my pile number 4s, what I'm picking up for you is that there is a strong message coming through about listening to your heart and opening your heart up to something, and trusting your feelings to come through, and trusting your heart to guide you and to lead you. Because when all that glitter flipped over, wow, that's embarrassing. But this is what happens when you channel, and I'm human. Okay, enough of that. Oh God. All right, excuse me. All right, so with all that glitters, what I'm really trying to say is that the message that I picked up on is that there is something that is really blinding your perception, in the sense of Something's really blind. Oh God, something is really blinding your perception in terms of making a decision, or just like, I feel that this is something that happens quite generally with you, pile number 4, where you don't tend to value sometimes what your heart is telling you. You don't really tend to value loving yourself and doing what feels right, because honestly, listening to our heart, listening to our emotions is really is honestly what's loving and honestly what feels right, pile number 4. And that is what's really truly loving. And I want to say this because when I channel this energy, I'm actually feeling like this stagnancy, like this stuck kind of a feeling, this feeling of this clogged feeling. Honestly, I'm picking up on a clogged feeling when I channel into your energies, when I tap into it, and when I channel it and read it. I feel that for you, it's a little bit uncomfortable to be vulnerable, just a little bit. It doesn't have to be, a big thing. And it's usually in the space where you are putting material things above you. Like, I would say that you putting material things above your health. Let's say you may skip a meal to work, and you're not really going to consider the fact that you just skipped a meal. You're hungry, you need energy. Where's that going to come from? That's just an example, but that's not a good example. What and other things that I'm really picking up here is that I'm sorry, I just really need to like feel into this, because I feel that I'm trying to say something that your heart is saying, but it's almost like it's kind of blocked off. So I kind of need a minute to tune in. Your heart is really crying for attention and love, pile number 4. It's your inner child, and it could manifest as, you neglecting yourself. I feel that you are neglecting yourself, pile 4. And you're neglecting yourself by putting things above you, or putting importance in things that is honestly not meant to be of any importance to you. But you are not really seeing the fact that what's really important to you, what is needed of you, is to allow yourself to accept yourself. What is really needed of you is actually to allow yourself to love yourself in spaces where you're feeling neglected, and not feel neglected anymore, pile number 4. And we have support is all around you. That is, further confirming what I'm picking up here, that this is like your inner child really coming through, pile 4, where I'm feeling that maybe people who were supposed to take care of you and love you had a pattern of putting things like money first, and not really realizing and losing the, forgetting the idea of why they were doing, why is it that we do what we do? Like, why is it that we work? Why is it that we earn money? It's not just for the sake of money, it's to support us. So I feel that wherever you are, pile number 4, right now, you're just not feeling supported. I'm picking up on, you may have like certain habit, or there may be like some sort of a dysregulation where you're having a hard time with giving yourself the nurture you need to heal yourself from feeling neglected, if that makes sense. The message that's coming through for you, pile number 4, with the trust card over here, is that this process of going within, listening to your feelings and trusting yourself, it's okay to do that. It's okay to trust that. It's okay to trust the process. So let's just say that the whole world is saying something to you, right? And you are your heart and your inner child feels neglected when they're not hearing what they need to hear, and they're only hearing what the world is telling them. it's really safe for you to just sit with yourself and allow yourself to tell yourself what it is that you need to hear. Pile number 4. And that is the support. Your angels are telling me that even though they're so ride or die for you, what I'm really picking up here is that the entire world may be against you, but they won't be able to lay a finger on you. Pile 4. This is what I'm hearing. Like, because you are so supported and loved and cherished by your angels that they want to protect you, and they want you to just say the words. Say that this is what I need to feel loved. This is what I need. This is what my heart needs. And boom, you know? That's just what I'm picking up on here. And with support is all around you, I really feel that support is all around you. And this is like the main thing that's coming through here for you, pile number 4. That the angels want to tell you that the support is all around you. And you don't have to be so hard on yourself, and you don't have to like go inside a shell. You can allow yourself to relax into divine energies and divine being and the angels, and allow them to carry you through it. And I feel that there might be like a lot of distractions that come through where you get really distracted by the bling blings of life, for example, monies and fame and power and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, sure, money has a purpose, fame has a purpose, power has a purpose. But when you're not in touch with your heart space, you forget that purpose, and you're just chasing after it, and you don't even know why. You don't know what you're going to get from it. And that's a really dangerous place to be in. That's a place of, that's a place of how, that's just how your energy gets drained. That's just how you're fooled from your divinity, from your true power, which is why we have the divine order, do what feels right. And an important lesson is unfolding. And I feel that this is the important lesson here. And I feel I can really understand why your angels are stressing, and I feel like it's your angels coming through and telling me why it's so important for you to learn this lesson, because it's like I said, like there's like a dysregulation here, pile 4, and you're operating on fumes right now, and it's not sustainable. And with the 3333, I'm feeling that there is a you will soon step into some sort of an expansion, or you're being called to step into an expansion, or you're desiring to step into an expansion. But that is not going to happen if you don't have a stable foundation first. So this is a very important lesson. It's something that is so necessary and so needed before everything that your heart is desiring can, build on. And it's not like for some of you, it may not be a fun message to hear, but it's just, there's just so much love and really care coming through, that know that even this can be fun. Even this can be rewarding. Even this can get you to receive so much. And I feel that you're having a difficult time seeing that you can receive by slowing down and loving yourself and taking it easy, because that's just not something that you're familiar with, pile 4. But that is the lesson. Just because it's not something that you're unfamiliar with doesn't mean that that's right. I mean, it doesn't mean that you're familiar with what you're doing, doesn't mean that this is right. So this is all I have for you, pile number 4. Let me know if this resonated in the comments below, or if you've chosen pile 4, but of course, no pressure. If you like the reading, you can always like the video to let me know, and you can always subscribe to my channel to follow for more readings. And this is where I leave you. Thank you so much for being with me here today. I appreciate your presence so much in this channel. And I want to say that, is that all I want to say? I feel like that is. So thank you so much once again, and I'll hopefully see you in the next one.